Hey, how's it going, everybody? This stream should be. I'm gonna start the stream pretty soon. Just give me a second. We're gonna go over some Unreal. This is gonna be a short video. We're gonna go over some Unreal 5.2 UI changes. Okay, welcome. Now, again, this stream is gonna be a short stream. Uh, Last night or the past few days, I've been trying to download and build the latest Unreal Engine 5.2, and just late yesterday or early this morning, I was able to actually get it to build correctly and get it up and running. There's no documentation, so I pretty much have to figure out, or we have to pretty much figure out what's changed in this video or this stream. We are going to. I'm just going to go through just a few UI changes and enhancements that I noticed. So just give me 1 second. Okay, I hope you guys are doing well. This is either the first or second live stream. I think the first one I did uh, wasn't working correctly, so it had technical issues. But yeah, so this is Unreal Engine 5.2, and I was able to build it last night. Now, if you want to build this, and I'm going to release, I've already recorded a video. I just need to do some editing. If you want to know how to build Unreal Engine from the source, it's not that hard. I already recorded a video. I just need to do some editing, and so look for that video over the next week or two. So if you don't know, I guess currently right now, Unreal Engine, they're having their State of Unreal 2023, or is about to. I think next in a week or two, they're about to do their presentations and stuff like that, and they're going to go over the features. So let's try to have a sneak peek and try to look underneath the hood. Again, this video is just going to be looking at a few UI changes that I've noticed, and I also I'm going to post these changes, these small changes, in the community post section of the channel. So look for that. Now, first off, you'll notice at the bottom where it says trace right here. I'm not sure if you can see it. In Unreal Engine, the previous version, this wasn't here. This trace, and then you have start tracing, and then you have this snapshot icon. I don't use these, but maybe you do. Also, when there is, I think this, where it says all saved, I think that's in the previous version. But here, where it says revision control, in the previous version, this was called source control. So now it says revision control, which I actually like. I think it's better. Source control. What exactly does that mean? Revision control, it's more understandable. Next up, you'll notice in the outliner this star right here, and I believe that just means that an asset is it's unsaved. Maybe it's modified or something like that. So as you can see, when I highlight over it, I'm not sure if you can see it. Let me check. Okay, so you can't see that, and then Doesn't look like it shows up on the stream, but when you hover over it, it says unsaved. So I'm assuming over here, if there's an asset or element that's not saved or needs to be saved, it will be highlighted, or there will be a star somewhere over here. Next up, let's see. I'm gonna try to do this from memory. Build. Let's see. Tools. I noticed this right here. It says render resource viewer. I don't know what that is. And also where it says right here, revision control. Again, I believe in it. Well, in the previous version, it was called source control. And I think there's an extra button here. I think it's this, connect to revision control. In the current version, I believe there's just 3 here: view changes, submit content, or maybe you sync content. It's one of these. So that's new, or that's what I've noticed. And I believe there's so this is render resource viewer. I'm going to click it. I'm not sure. It says open the render resource viewer. I'm not sure if that's new or not. I'm going to click this, but I'm not sure if it's going to show up on the stream. Let's see. All right, well, that's not working. Wait. All right, hold on 1 second. It's like there's an issue with the stream. All right. So that menu, it's for some reason it's not popping. It's let me try to fix this real quick. Let's see. But yeah, I'll talk as I'm doing this. So I was able to download the source. Now the source, if you want to download, if you want to build the source yourself, it's let's see. Let's fix this. You're going to need at least 200 gigabytes, maybe even more. It's pretty huge. It's pretty huge. So sorry about this. I'm just trying to fix this. So hopefully. All right. You guys will be able to see this. All right. Technical issues again. This is the second stream. Just more technical issues. Okay. So let me just make sure that we can see this. Again, if you're going to download from the source, you're going to need a lot of space. Okay, it looks like that's showing up, so we're good. So I'm going to try to go over this one more time. So at the bottom here, it says trace. We have these 2 other icons that weren't there before, and then we have the revision control, which you click, and the source, the current version, the source control. Also, I noticed, let me see if I can try to bring this up. Okay, it doesn't look like. I've noticed when you're loading, let's see. And when you're loading, there's like a progress bar. You know what? Towards the end, I'm going to try to initiate that. The other thing that I noticed is in, let's see, the Niagara system, there's a new icon. So there may be some other new icons. Obviously there's a lot of icons here, but I noticed right off the bat the Niagara system. There's a new icon design, which I think is better. I think it communicates it more. So if you go to the effects tab, you'll notice in the previous version, and you can also check it out. There's a community post coming in the community tab. You'll notice that in the current version, the effects tab, it's all of these are just laid out. But in this newer version or this preview version, you'll see the Niagara emitter, and it has a new icon with the stars, and it has the Niagara system with the 3 stars. And then below that, you have groups script and advanced. Again, I think this is a good change. It just makes things, I guess, easier or friendlier for, newbies or novices. So that's another thing that I noticed. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be surprised if there is another icon change. I don't really mess with the paper 2D or the sprites, but for some strange reason, I think that it's kind of small. It's small, but this sprite kind of looks different. So maybe it's the same. So that's one thing that I noticed, and I'm just going to flick through these so you guys can pause and maybe zoom in yourself if you notice anything different. Foliage, that may be different for some strange reason. That looks different to me, or it may be the same. Audio. Now again, with the audio, I don't recall, but maybe they did this. They've done the same thing they've done with the effects tab. So the audio is maybe grouped better, may or may not. I can't remember off the top of my head. And animation rigs. And there's that. So what else is there? Also, if you notice, I'm going to zoom in on the folder icons. It actually labels it folder. So that's something that I did. Another thing that I noticed. It says folder. Okay. And what else? So let's launch this resource viewer. Now, this may have been in the previous version. If it was, I'm not sure if this is new or not. Be sure to let me know in the comments. So this may be new. And it looks like it's using the same icon. It looks like it's using the same icon as the nanite. So, but yeah, the resource viewer. Resource name. So it gives you the type, the size, the flag, the owner. So this may total resource size 3,600 megabytes. So I'm not sure if this is for the current stage. So you know what? Let's total resource count. It's 2156. So let's switch. Let's switch to a new level and see if that changes. Okay. So, and there's a refresh button. So it looks like it's just showing all of the resource on the current page. And let me hide a few elements. So right now that's 1309, the resource count. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide a few elements just to see. Refresh. Okay. So yeah, it's what it's called, a render resource viewer. So I believe it kind of looks like it's just showing stats. Where is this going? It's showing stats for all of the current resources for what's ever visible, I think. So there's that. And the other thing that I noticed is when you go to plugins, which I think is kind of cool. Can you notice anything different about the plugins section? Let's see. Anybody? Can you notice? Okay. If you notice here on the plugins, there's these icons. There's an edit icon, edit button and icon, and there's a package icon. If you click this, you can actually edit the properties for the plugin properties. So you can, the version name and whatnot. Not really sure why they would give you access to this, but if you haven't created it, but it looks like, yeah, you can change the details and the icons and stuff like that. I think it's kind of cool, but not really sure about the use case scenario. You can also, as you can see, package. So if you click package, there you go. You can, I'm assuming that you can export this. And there's another thing that I noticed. Let's see. Installed. Well, there's a codecs tab or section. Not really sure. I don't think that these, I could be wrong because I did a little search, but I'm not sure if I don't think these were in the current version or the previous version, but if they were maybe somewhere else. So there's new codecs. And also, again, this is just a short stream. Let me try to add, let's see. I'm going to add some content so you guys can see that progress bar, which it's not much, but I think it's good. It looks like, as far as the UI, which is good, it seems like they are trying to give you more information. So let's see if we can get this to load. Waiting for skin. Okay. See, there you go. You see right here at the bottom of the screen. Just disappeared. That was quick. But it gives you like a progress bar, which is, again, I think what they're doing is they're just, as far as the UI, they're trying to give you as much. They're trying to give you us more information about or feedback about what's actually going on in the program. So let's see. Let me try to. All right. Let's open up this map. Okay. So as you can see, I guess this is normal, this progress bar. So it says preparing shaders right here at the bottom. and that was really quick. So I've only been playing around with this for just a few hours, so I haven't. I'm still going. I'm gonna play around with it and look around and see any other changes. That's pretty much it for this stream. Thanks for joining. Be sure to hit that like button and check out the other videos on my channel, and let me know what you think. I'm gonna try to spoil as much as possible whatever goodies Unreal has in store for us. Thanks for joining, and you guys take care.